Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, October 23, 2022. Early today, it can be a challenge to keep a healthy distance from problem areas. You're not on the same wavelength as someone, or you receive mixed signals. Watch for the tendency to read too much into what's happening around you. People probably do have hidden agendas, but it's best not to focus too intensely on the negative. Inner resentments or rumblings are possible, and internal confusion about a relationship's dynamics or depth can be the root of troubles. If relatively simple problems work you up far more than expected, seek reasons rather than allow fears and frustrations to rule your mood. This becomes far easier as the day advances. There's more nurturing, caring energy in your relationships. You are more invested in your ability to get along with others. Today might be better off for you if you keep to yourself and keep your head down. This is because we have especially challenging cosmic weather for relationships. Sweet Venus, our goddess planet of romance and beauty, will feel razor-sharp claws slash through her flesh and rip out her heart by a deadly and ruthless Pluto. This ensures all relationships that are on rocky standing could face an ultimatum or a make-or-break moment. Breakups and divorces are especially likely now. However, if single, definitely don't head out on a first date. You could become involved in a scandal you'll regret. There is potential in being social. Being present on and offline in your career could transform your path in unexpected ways as Venus in Libra squares Pluto in Capricorn. It might be scary to put yourself out there, especially if you have struggled with financial and professional entanglements in the past. But the square suggests that your greater professional community is changing, allowing you to explore new opportunities with different connections and entities. Do not be afraid to commit to attending an event or introducing yourself to new professionals, since it could lead to something fantastic. On the same day that Jupiter moves into his final 7 days in your income sector, the Sun and Venus not only move into their final 2 days in your financial sector but aligned. This is creating a lot of competition, but while there might be some financial tension, you have the planet of money on one side of the financial fence and the planet of luck on the other. Today's planetary alignment gives you the freedom to take your feelings seriously, without being tricked by the serious expectations you may put on yourself at other times of the month. What does expanding your horizons mean to you? It might be time to find out, or, if you know what gives you a boost, go ahead and ask for it. Even something as humble as a walk on the beach with your dog, or a friend's dog, could be the answer to opening up to your true feelings. If the last few days have tended to sap your morale a bit, this is going to change a lot in the hours coming up. Indeed, the vibrations of the day will be beneficial, and things will advance positively, except in your professional life where you will meet with some difficulties. Don't give up and keep working with vigor, and very soon this new, positive outlook on life will bear fruit. You should have confidence in yourself and dare undertaking new projects both in your personal and professional life. In a case of perfect timing, just as Jupiter moves into his final 7 days in your income sector, the moon wraps up its monthly visit to your work sector. This will ensure you have an intuitive read on work and job matters as Jupiter retrogrades back over old ground, looking for untapped income potential while also planting for the future. This will also keep you motivated as competition between both sides of the financial fence grows. While the dynamics of this financial year are changing, the moon leaves you with a sense of stability on the job front. The moon not only returns for its ordinary monthly visit to your relationship sector today, but its first since Mercury, the planet of communication, left last week. In the 10 days since Mercury left, a lot of water has passed under the bridge, leaving you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, but with even more to discover over the next few days. Our eyes in the sky. There is plenty to process on an emotional level now. Make sure you're honoring your time and giving yourself plenty of space to stretch out. This can mean that people are not honoring their boundaries and overlapping with your aura field throughout the day. Although the lunar vibes make it easier to let things bounce off you, there is a darker element to this as well. This can be especially true with certain family members, such as siblings, or even neighbors, because yesterday's aspects could be stirring up arguments left and right. You must honor yourself and let toxic connections take care of themselves. For those who are in family disputes, this is a good time to armor up psychologically and be very honest with yourself about your personal space and needs. Yesterday's Pluto energy hasn't cleared from the skies, and it adds a dramatic undertone to unconscious behaviors. Let someone show you who they are even if it hurts to see it. Be careful of what you say. Your own words may be contradictory. Don't shoot yourself in the foot by saying things that go against your own personal desires and inner beliefs. Make sure that what comes out of your mouth, keyboard, or touch screen is coming from your heart. You're likely to be in a much chattier frame of mind with activity in your house of personal expression and appearance. You may be thinking about changing the way you present yourself to the world. Assuming a professional demeanor means that you can get a new job, if you like, or move up at your current employer. Money and a key to the executive lavatory come with the new office. This is a spiritual lesson, and it can even mean you're feeling a telepathic connection to someone at this time. That doesn't mean they aren't violating your need for space, and this can go both ways, so be very mindful of this, because your mind is going through a process of merging right now. In the pre-dawn hours, the Leo moon sextiles Venus in Libra, stimulating a sense of well-being. We can be ourselves without pretense, charming friends and admirers with our outgoing attitude. Since many of us will be asleep at this hour, this transit may manifest in the form of happy dreams where we are reunited with loved ones. Guides take the form of family or relatives who affirm that we attract the proper relationships when we are brave enough to express ourselves authentically. Following this, the moon sextiles the Libra sun, perpetuating the good vibes born of the moon-Venus sextile. If we are asleep, pleasant dreams continue. If we are awake, we connect with others based on mutual interests or shared ideals. Our emotional and egoic desires are in sync. This influence is unlikely to manifest dramatic events. In fact, we might not realize how smoothly the day is going until this aspect has passed. This is ideal. It suggests we are living in the moment and sucking the marrow out of life. The moon begins its void of course following this aspect's perfection, proposing that we avoid starting new projects.